Hey guys, Frank the Handyman here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to paint the facade or the frontage on this building that you see right here. Currently, it has quite a bit of dust and dirt from the old sign that used to be there for many years. Please stay tuned and continue watching until the end because I'm going to show you how we transformed it and we turned it into this really beautiful and nice painted area. If you want to learn how to do all kinds of DIY handyman projects, including home renovations, then you're in the best place here on YouTube, since that's all we do here. Consider subscribing to our channel and activate the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any future videos that we're going to be uploading. The first thing that we're going to do to prep the surface area is we're going to give a little dance. Nah, just kidding. We're going to go ahead and wipe down all of this surface. And the way how we decided to do this is just by using a little broom. And I also have a hand brush there on the right side. That's me that's doing it by hand. And then I have my helper right here that we're doing it with the little broom. So once we do this took us about an hour. You know, we're just basically brushing all of the surface, wiping down all of the dirt and all that. Once you clear everything, then we can go ahead and paint this surface. Now, we could have, you know, pressure washed everything and all of that dirt and dust would have gone on the bottom, the windows and all of that. And we would have basically had to pressure wash the entire front. Then we would have to wait a whole day for it to dry and clean. We probably had to clean the windows. In other words, you know, we could have done all this prep work by pressure washing it. It would have taken a lot more time. It would have cost a lot more money. So we decided to just brush everything like very well. And honestly, it worked perfectly. And this minimized our labor and the time that was needed. So basically, once we brushed everything, now we're right here. We're just using a typical 3 to 4 inch paintbrush. And we just have a little bucket. We're just dipping our brush right in there. And we're applying a decent amount of paint. Now, our client, he basically got this space in the building, and the entire area was already painted like a dark green color. So he just went to the property owner and asked them, you know, like what color was this facade painted, you know, like the rest of it. And so the good thing is that he gave us the name and the you know, what it was. So I just took that to the local Sherwin-Williams store, and they were able to easily help me to just get another paint. And I decided to use exterior. It was like a super paint, and I didn't go with the, you know, the most expensive one or the cheaper one. I went with like the middle grade, and that's perfect for a project like this. You definitely want to just make sure that since we're painting the exterior, you want to get the exterior paint. We've had it happen before, you know, where we're painting an exterior and then they provided to us like interior paint, which is, it's not as good, you know. So especially since this area is exposed to the weather and the rain and all kinds of different things, you want to make sure you use decent quality paint. So like you can tell right here, we're just basically taking our time and applying quite a bit of paint to a really small area, and we're just going over that like several times in many different directions and angles, because if we do this right, we only have to do it once, and that's pretty much it. And then you can tell right there at the top, there's like a trim, like a fascia board. We're only painting the bottom of the lower section of the board. Since everything else has already paint on it, we don't have to touch that. And it's just mostly the bottom section that had a little bit of wear to it. So in essence, all of this area, it's about 3 foot wide, approximately 37 feet long. And so that's how I calculated how much paint. Honestly, with 1 gallon, it's more than enough for this area. I think it says that for 1 gallon of paint, you can cover up to 250 or 300 square feet. And this area is a little over 100 square feet. So 1 gallon of paint was more than enough, and we even have leftover. Our client, you know, they're gonna be installing their signage later, and they may have to do a little bit of touch-up work. There's like a couple lights there right below where we're working, and I think they're gonna have to move those or maybe like put something else. So if that's the case, more than likely they're gonna have to paint that area. So it worked out perfectly. You know, we're just gonna leave them that paint, and they're gonna go ahead and whenever they need to touch up anything, they can just use it, and it's gonna be working perfectly fine. So with this part right here, it was me and my helper, both of us. It took us, I would say, 4 to 5 hours to do this entire project. And honestly, I only helped him paint a little couple sections. Most of it, my helper painted everything, and I just helped him out a little bit. Where you see this brick pillar, I just painted that little area wherever I could reach. And then on the right side of that, there's also another like brick pillar that I painted that little corner area. Now the ladder that you see that's there inclined on the brick, that's the one that I was using. It was a little wobbly and not as secure, so that's why I told them, you know what, I'm just gonna paint those two little areas, and the ladder that he's using, it's a lot more stable and more secure, so he's able to easily just paint everything else. Now honestly, this project, it ain't that hard. It's just the time and the labor, you know, to do so. But like I said, you spent 4 or 5 hours paint all this area, make it look really nice and beautiful, and you're gonna have a really happy client, and it's just gonna be another project that you can do for your business. So that's pretty much it right here. This is after we painted everything the same day. I'm gonna show you another shot of like after we waited a week so you can see the difference, but it pretty much matched the color. See, this is the second shot that I did like a week later, and now everything matches like from the trim down. So that's pretty much a step-by-step process of how you do all this. We hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and activate the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any future videos that we're going to be uploading. There's also a few links in the description of products that we recommend, materials and tools. May God bless you, and we'll see you on the next project.